Hello everyone, and welcome to chapter 120 of The Last Thoughts of a Busy Mind, the ultimate chapter of season 8. The end of season 8 is upon us, and this one is titled Sickness and Health. Um, well, this is the this is a first, okay? This is the first episode I am recording under the very serious threat of throwing up. I'll try not to do that, but if I do, as we know, this show is unedited, so you'll be here with me. Anyways, the reason I said that is because I am actually sick. The name of this episode is not a reference to the old British sitcom starring Warren Mitchell. But since Warren Mitchell, I only learned it existed today because I was wondering the name of the expression. I knew it was in sickness, but I didn't remember it was and in health or not. None of it mattered because I put out the ins, but I learned of the sitcom's existence in sickness and in health. And since Warren Mitchell is Warren, is it Warren Mitchell? Yes, Warren Mitchell. I just today realized that the David Mitchell who wrote Cloud Atlas isn't the David Mitchell, the comedian. Anyways, Warren Mitchell. Now, I probably will have to watch In Sickness and in Health because Warren Mitchell was in that My Fair Lady concert where Jeremy Irons played Henry Higgins. He played Eliza's dad. And I just want to see more of his works. So I probably will watch that at some point. Then I will make an episode called In Sickness and in Health. But yes, I am sick. I know by the sound of my voice you probably wouldn't guess, but I am. My drink today is water. That's how sick I am. I can't even drink sugary stuff. I can't drink carbonated sugary stuff probably. It's better to not drink sugary stuff when I'm having this much trouble. Yes, it is water. The metal you're hearing is the sound of a metal straw because the cup I have chosen has a straw hole. And we have metal straws, so yum, water. I am sick. It started a couple of days ago. On this week on Monday, I was helping my friend with his movie. I was the audio recorder. This voice recorder I am recording this episode with now has now been in part of 3 different productions. One way back, one a couple of weeks ago, and one this week. So yeah, amazing stuff. Incredibly proud of it. Good boy. So I touched it. I don't know why I treat this like you can see what I'm doing. I am a visual storyteller, not an auditory storyteller. Anyways, afterwards I was feeling a little bit sick in the stomach. I paid no attention to it. The day after, it got a bit worse. Was it the day after? Let me tell you the exact timeline. I need to tell you the exact timeline. Yes, it was the day after. I went to my friend's thesis defense. And it was good. He killed it, got a good mark, and then I was feeling a little bit sick then as well. I went home, didn't think much of it because with the way I live with my lifestyle, being sick in the stomach isn't that rare. I am oftentimes sick because I eat a lot of shit that I shouldn't and drink a lot of sugary carbonated stuff. On Monday, I drank 3 different energy drinks because I needed to stay awake in order to film. So I was feeling bad. So that was on Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, I went out with my friend. I was feeling like really bad on Wednesday, incredibly bad. I went out, I ate a bunch more shit. Um, then I got incredibly bad. Like there was a stone in my stomach, and it was very bad. But I went to Wednesday. On Thursday morning, like yesterday morning, I was feeling better. I was actually feeling better. I was okay. It's over. I've gone past that. It's probably gonna be over. And it was a friend of mine, very dear friend of mine, came over, and after like a couple of hours, I started to feel a little bit sick, like I would throw up, and my stomach started to hurt again. After lunch, I couldn't even stand. I was lying down on the bed, and she very forcefully, and I really thank her for this because I really needed to do it. Took me to a clinic. The problem is, and this is a mini rant. Thursday was a national holiday. It was a religious holiday, and because of that, clinics were closed. Like clinics and drugstores were closed. I had to. She took me to a clinic. It was closed. It was an all-night clinic, and it was closed on that day because of the religious holiday. I don't know why. I mean, I do understand, religion being important and all of that, but I don't think it's more important than people's health. For many of whom, that was probably the only option nearby. Anyways, we went to a hospital. I took two serums, like two serum bottles they put in me, a whole bunch of medicine, got to be pretty expensive as well. Did a blood test as well. Apparently, I have low platelets. I don't know what you call them. Apparently, it's gotten lower. I am a little bit worried about that. I'm not gonna lie. It was around 120,000. Now it's 85,000. I am worried. Though the sickness might have something to do with it. It wasn't like it was taken from me in a normal state. So, anyways, afterwards, the doctor asked me if I've been on any travels recently, and if you listen to the last episode, I had left Tehran for 3 days, so it might have been a virus, a stomach virus. I hope my travel mates are better than I was throughout this week, but yeah, I was incredibly sick. She took me there. It was I mean, afterwards, I was just incredibly tired, and my stomach did hurt a little bit, but the headaches were worse. The feeling of throwing up is the worst one. Like, I constantly feel like, oh, here it comes, nothing comes. Sorry, I know that sounds disgusting, but I am being frank here. So, that afterwards, I came home. I slept. I really need to thank her, Ghazal. Really thank you for taking me to the hospital. Like, really thank you. I really needed that, and because of my own stubbornness, I don't usually go to the hospital by myself or go to the clinic by myself because I'm thinking, oh, I've had this before. I'm gonna be better again. Funnily enough, I think I've had this exact virus before as well. I think it's the one I got when the first time I went to Dubai, like in September of 2022. Um, because the symptoms are very much the same. It might be something to do with the summer as well. I don't know. I just know that I was feeling pretty bad. I wouldn't have gone myself. She took me there. So, really, thank you for that. So, I spent the first half talking about the sickness and now the health. Hopefully, I do have a bunch of medicine I need to go and buy. As I said, drugstores were closed. I'm going to buy the medicine today. In a few hours, I think I'm gonna go for practice on a play reading, and that's what I'm gonna talk about in a bit. Um, but yeah, I'm recording this at around 11:50 a.m. Again, feeling very sick. My head really hurts. Like there's a banging, and I feel like I might throw up. But I'm going to the practice because I need the practice. I think I need to know my lines and I need to know my place and my acts. So uh, I might delay the posting of the episode. I might record it now, but with the uploading and getting the video done for YouTube, it might be a bit of time. Speaking of videos, hopefully I'll be healthy again by the next week, because next week the play reading that I'm going to practice today has its debut. It's just a one show. Unless we sell out, apparently then we can ask for a second show. But right now, it's the one show. Um, I'm incredibly excited about it. I know I'm not a good actor, but I try my best. And I do like performing, so that is great. So there is that. And hopefully I'll be healthy by then. Hope I will be. I mean, I'm going to take care of myself a little bit more. Not gonna drink as much sugary carbonated stuff as I would have wanted to. Probably will drink just non-carbonated sugary stuff. Anyways, Jesus. My lifestyle is a mess. I know, you don't have to tell me. So, there is that. As usual, there are other stuff that I have been putting in the back burner that I need to bring to the front burner. And as is the term with the last episode of the season, I'm gonna just say a bunch of plans out, and then at the beginning of the next season, and yes, there will be a next season, there will at least be a season 9, that much I am sure. Afterwards, I still don't know, but at the beginning of the next season, we're gonna discuss those plans and see how they went. I'm gonna go and get my driving test finally. The reason I couldn't do it this week was on Monday I had the shoot, and on Thursday I had my friend coming over, and so I couldn't do it. And between those, with other stuff that I needed to do, I just didn't have time to study either. Another thing is I need to work on my thesis for my master's degree. I have written the proposal. The proposal is in the hand of another one of my friends, who is going to take the signature, and I really thank her to Mashid. If you listen to this, thank you for not making me go to Karaj. So that one is going to be approved. Then I need to work on it, and it's about spaghetti westerns, which I'm really excited about. I will probably make a whole episode about that when I get into the writing schedule, because I need to talk about my movie selection process, why I choose these movies, my theoretical approach, and all of that. So I am looking forward to that, not gonna lie. I think at the very least, out of that thesis, I can pull out a pretty good document, like a pretty good book or something, because I really want to work on that. And I like spaghetti westerns, so that goes doubly. So, like, if I make a good thesis, I can just expand on that and see what I can do with it. On top of that, there are other stuff that I wanted to do that I'm not gonna lie. My plan and my to-do list has been incredibly in disarray. It's just a mess of everything you can think of. Like literally everything you can think of. It's a mess, but I am really hoping to get back on top. I am going to write a to-do list. That's one of the big things, and just roll down to it. There are a bunch of stuff I know I need to do. I need to go to the doctor, my skin doctor. I need to go back to the dentist and pull out the other two wisdom teeth. That's a whole other business that I need to deal with. There are the proposals and PhD positions that I'm working on with Kamyab. There's the movies that I need to make, and I need to help my friends make. We all need to make a movie as part of our final project, and I'm gonna help my friends make theirs, and they're gonna help me make mine. So I need to make mine, and on top of everything, I need to finish up. I still haven't seen Dr. Zhivago. I need to watch Dr. Zhivago. I need to fill my section for that and be done with. We didn't start the fire, at least the filming of it, until I can get to editing, which hopefully will happen mid-July. Hopefully by the next time you listen to this, I have started editing. The special chapter will come out in 3 weeks. Don't worry about that. But aside from that, in 6 weeks, you're going to have the start of season 9. And by then, hopefully, I have started working on We Didn't Start the Fire video. part 2. But before that, I want to have another video out. I think it's a mess to go a full year without a video, like a substantial video. I've squandered way more than I needed to. I didn't make the guide, I didn't make another other stuff, but I think I need to have at least a short video about something. I should make the offer video. That's the thing. I have the script ready. I should make the offer video. Probably will make it. We'll see what happens. I need to make models. Like I made a model of a Statue of Liberty that I bought from Dubai. It was very fun. I have a bunch of other paper kits that I want to make. And I just want to get back to crafting. Like really, I want to get back to crafting and drawing and all of that. And for that, I need to organize my life a little bit more. After this sickness, after this play reading, I will probably get back into action and, keep doing the stuff that I'm doing, but more organized. And hopefully I will have a video out and go back to making models. There are exciting plans that I want to have. I will still force Vanda to make that podcast with me about musicals. I love that. We are working on another series with Mohammed that I'm incredibly excited for. It's about video games. So those are stuff that I'm doing with other people. Of course, there are stuff with Kamyab, there are stuff with movies. So all of these different stuff happening. And then I have other ideas as well that I want to do throughout the summer. I like to, it's incredibly out there. I just want to say it because, these are the plans. These are the health portions of the video. We've talked about the sickness. Oh my God, that noise. These are the health portions. One of the other things, I need to get my tripod fixed and get my filming equipment in order. Anyways, without me distracting myself anymore, I want to write a demo, make a demo with RPG Maker, because I think that's the game engine I more easily can learn and make a demo out of, because I'm a narrative storyteller when it comes to video games, so that trumps gameplay for me. So RPG Maker seems like a good choice, and I have an idea for a story that I think it's gonna sound incredibly cool, and I can make it look incredibly cool as well. So that's one of the abstract plans I want to do. But first of all, I need to get back into what I like to call the dailies. I have a notebook that I think I've talked about before, where I write all of this stuff that I've done throughout the day. I think I haven't written in it for around 2 weeks or 3 weeks, and that is not good. I want to get back to that. I will probably start today and write something in it about the day I had. I need to write in my journal. Probably will do that today as well after the practice for play reading. And so yeah, hopefully we can do fun stuff. So with that said, if you don't want to miss any of those fun stuff, fantastic transition by me, don't forget to follow the podcast. And if you're on Spotify, other places, probably there's a link to it. You can send me a voice message, and your voice message will be played at the beginning of the next episode, and you might shape a whole episode around your voice message. But if voice isn't your thing, if you're on YouTube, first of all, don't forget to subscribe. I will probably be uploading a few of my older movies. One of them I tried to upload but couldn't because of copyright issues. Student movies, I used a bunch of copyrighted material. I probably will blur them out and just post it. But aside from that, so yeah, if you're that, subscribe and comment. I will read your comment. If you're on Castbox, you can comment there as well, because I do have the application. I can read those comments. Hopefully, I didn't throw up. That's an achievement. So hopefully, by the next time you hear me for the start of season 9, I will be healthy and I've done a bunch of stuff. Hopefully. Hope is important. Also, I need to meet a bunch of my friends who I haven't been able to, and I miss the fuck out of them. Seriously. Talk to you all incredibly soon, I guess. Do look out for the special chapter, which will be coming out in 3 weeks. I have a guest in mind. Hopefully, he'll agree, and will be on the episode. Looking forward to that. Talk to you all later.